Well, I've got the squad with me for a quick little Game 6 preview. I got the Dream Team with me. I got the Bomb Squad. I got the Charlie's Angels. That's not. No. Well, I got a couple of Charlie's Angels and then one of Charlie's Demons. Are you talking about me? Am I the demon? Yes, Lindsey Graham, hell creature. Yeah, you're clearly the demon. Yeah, I figured. I just want to clarify, just to make sure, because yeah, it felt definitely I felt that personally when you said that. So I just want to make sure, because sometimes you think somebody's got a good reading on you, and then they surprise you. It's like you thought they liked you this whole time, and it turns out they think you're a, a fool. So and then it hurts your feelings real bad, and the only thing that you can take solace in is the stacks of Chinese money that I got to count, and my new lake house I just bought, and so yeah, but it does get lonely being in debt to the Chinese, and also being a hell creature and a perverse sexual deviant. Yeah, so yeah, it does get hard sometimes. So Lindsey Graham, can I introduce the show before you start doing your diatribes again, please? Say no more. Say no more. If you could give me some maybe just a big bucket of sugar. My sweet tea's a little bit unsweetened. Why'd you laugh? That's not funny. So yeah, you just need more sugar in your sweet tea. Yeah, I would like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not that funny. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I get very nervous on these things. Why? Okay, I'll just be quiet. Thank you. And Lindsey Graham, hell creature. Definitely. I mean, by far the most hated person that's made it to a broadcast. I'm trying to think of who else would is up there. No, pretty pretty close. I mean, I put Lindsey Graham just above the Sully, the racist Red Sox fan he's got a lead pipe dipped in mercury, and he's patrolling the streets looking for minorities to hit with it. That guy's pretty reprehensible. But no, Lindsey Graham Hell Creature is just everybody hates the voice and overall demeanor. Just then also just lifestyle choices. Just top to bottom, just absolutely incorrigible. Yeah, he sucks ass. Well, yeah, I'm sure you are familiar with that voice. I'm actually pretty impressed that it took this long to chime in, but that's none other than Dubs with a Z. Oh, W. He wants to go by Dubs now for some reason. Yeah, because it's got a Z on it, so that's how you know I'm cool. It's like a cool. That's how you know it's a cool nickname. It's like, oh, it's got a Z on it. Yeah, well then it's kind of like a you heard a dog whistling? It's like that, but it's for cool people. So somebody else will see the Z and they'll say, oh, well I got a Z on my cool nickname. So if you see another Z in the street, you got to do a head nod and maybe exchange contact information because found a new bestie. So yeah, it's just Z's just so everybody knows I'm cool. Well, like I've said before, that's not correct. It's actually quite the opposite. It's basically putting a giant spotlight on you that says, "Here's a dork that has no grasp on what is cool or yeah, what's going on whatsoever." So it's basically you're just being Steve Buscemi trying to fit in and buy drugs at school or whatever. So yeah, I don't get that reference, but yeah, shout out to Steve Buscemi. Some might say he's got an empire on the boardwalk. You ever seen that boardwalk empire? It's like it's a spin off of Monopoly. Pretty good. Yeah, he's got the boardwalk, and his rival has Park Place, and some guy gets passes go or something, has to go to jail. I don't know. I can't remember something. But yeah, I thought that was real clever that they did a spin off of Monopoly. So I'm kind of patiently waiting for a spin off of Candyland. Hell yeah. Maybe a mashup with Candyland Shoots and Ladders. Maybe a couple of hungry hippos and maybe a mousetrap. Become the coolest game of all time. Toss in a couple of Uno cards and yeah, maybe, and lastly add an ocean with battleships in it. And I'd argue might be the coolest game ever made. Yeah, that sounds pretty chaotic and terrible. Yeah, that's what's so fun about it. It's like what a shit! My battle hippo ate my battleship. It's like how do you bounce back from that? Yeah, you're getting your property foreclosed on, and hippo ate your battleship, and your your wife's stuck in a mousetrap, and then some sort of gumdrop garden or something. Some candy cane is eating your kids, or I don't know, some, you know what I mean. It's chaos. And then amidst all that, all this drama, you think everything's okay, and then guess what? Draw four, and you're like shit, and then you flip out, and it's when you flip the table and all the game pieces, and tell your wife you don't love her anymore. Storm off. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got a Z in your name. You're domestic abusing your wife. Pretty tight. Hey, don't try to change my optics, my optical, my optical illusions. You know it's not true. Laura's the one that abuses me. Oh yeah, that is true. You've been forced to sleep in the garage or any dog beds lately? Yes, I have. I've been stuck in a kennel all night. Got a got a Jiminy Cricket in my neck. I was wondering why you're holding your neck like that. You kind of have it in permanent zombie position. Yeah, and I'm also pretty hungry for some brains. So if you got any brains, I'd like to see if I can get rid of this unending hunger that I let me be insatiated because I'm got the hunger for the taste for flesh and brains, and I'm hungry, so I'm a zombie. Yeah, you're right. No, just kidding. My neck's just stuck like that. It's my chiropractor's out of the office, so yeah, I'm just up Shit's Creek, and instead of a paddle, I've got some sort of sharp item that is about to be dropped onto my raft, which is definitely is just a pool float. So I'll probably be in the water pretty soon, and there's eels and piranha in there, so I'll probably get eaten. So that's where we're at. Okay. And lastly, the he's been pretty quiet lately. When anytime Lindsey Graham is on a show, the shaman gets very very quiet. And truth be told, I don't blame him. But we all love the shaman. The shaman's an old friend, as annoying and frustrating he is to deal with. He's family now. So I don't. So shaman, you wanna hop in on this? I know you've been really digging in on baseball and analytics. You've gotten into sabermetrics or something? Yes, but not in how you mean. It's for saber-toothed tigers and saber-toothed rats and saber-toothed. I don't know if you know this, but there were almost saber-toothed everything. Saber-toothed rabbits and saber-toothed teeth, and there was a saber-tooth. One of I don't know. There's a lot. There was a whole everybody. There was an era that only had saber-toothed animals. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I'm not. I don't want to say trying to. I'm considering getting one of those elective surgeries, the ones that psychopaths get to look more like lizards or whatever. I'm thinking about possibly getting saber teeth. I know that I've seen them do some excellent work, and they've really upped their game in terms of vampire teeth operations. So I'm just weighing out my options. I think I would look pretty cool with saber teeth, but Who knows? In turn, I could look like a giant freak, and everybody would be scared of me, like kind of similar to those freaks with the holes in their ears, the gauge earring. Yeah, I hate those. Anytime I see those, I'm like, well, this guy's on heroin and probably has a chain wallet. So driving around listening to My Morning Jacket or something. My Morning Jacket. It's not that. They probably aren't listening to My Morning Jacket. I don't know. Oh, they're listening to Three Doors Down. I'm here without you, baby. You're still on my lonely mind. Here without you, baby. And I think about you all the time. Yeah, yeah, dude. Three Doors Down, pretty tight. Yeah, they what I would say they rock. Yeah, I don't know. A few people know this, but I've been known to rock. I know you like to say that you've been known to rock. No, I rock for sure. It's in the it's been pretty clearly documented. My band, Sex Horse, has well, actually, I don't know. We didn't. I don't know the numbers on this on how streams work. I try to check the metrics and the numbers on the streams, but there's something wrong with they wasn't counting right because the numbers were impossibly low. So yeah, it's definitely some sort of some sort of mistake. The algorithm is mooing against us or something. So yeah, wait, the algorithm. Yeah, you know the math stuff that makes the things happen. The algorithm. The algorithm. Yeah. No, it's algorithm. Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, yeah, that makes more sense. An owl, they're always like hooing or whatever, hooting and hollering. And they got those scary eyes. So yeah, algorithm, owl makes more sense. Owl, A-L, algo. No, I don't want some Alpo. Shaman, you want any dog food? No, Mr. President. No, I do not. Does Lindsey Graham get it? Let's make Lindsey Graham a plate. He seems to have dozed off. Yeah, yeah he's sleeping with his eyes open. That's the worst. I think he could be tricking us, or did somebody freeze him with a freeze ray or something? Yeah, he looks like he's stuck in a pose, and he's. I thought he said that he could only sleep from his perch hanging upside down. Yes, that's what he did say that, but so I don't know what this is either. Lindsey Graham, shake him. Yeah, I'll shake him and stir him. I'm 007. I'll shake him, sh- shake the shake his tree. Just call me Steve Miller, Midnight Toker, shaking your tree. Okay, okay, Debbie. It's Dubs. Make sure you the Z is pronounced properly. Okay, Dubs. Dubs. Well, don't do too much. You're gonna then you'll that's the bees mating call. Okay, don't want to call a bunch of bees over here. Somebody say bees. I can't I can't be stung by anything that's been Africanized. What did I what happened, y'all? Oh no, was I frozen in some sort of pose for an extended period of time by any chance? Yes, by some chance you absolutely were. What the fuck is that? Well, yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but y'all familiar with somebody called the Horse King? It's yeah, pretty popular. A lot of people know who the Horse King is, but yeah, it's a interdimensional monster, a hell horse that likes to trot through various realms and dimensions and devour the souls and flesh of those who oppose him. You know the Horse King? Ever heard of him? No, Lindsey Graham, we are not familiar with the Horse King. Well, it's probably not a it's probably not a big deal, but yeah, I was frozen because that can happen when he's on the hunt. So just, I mean, don't take this too seriously. Just take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, I'll add a bunch of salt and pepper, and maybe throw on some pesto. What W? What? Oh, I heard salt and I got hungry. My bad on that. That's, my blood sugar is dangerously low. I, my yeah, my stomach's growling, and I think my hunger is kind of my own personal horse king. So, well, yeah, well, this horse king's a little bit worse than hunger. So, but I was just gonna say, yeah, he's tracking. I'm on his. I'm in his on his radar, so to speak, for something with involving the Chinese. Something. I mean, who would have thought that all this Chinese money and deals I'm making turned out to be unethical? Isn't that silly? So yeah, I tried to I went to the Orient to speak with their leader on a misty mountain and see if I could maybe get one of those Power Ranger bad guy outfits and I was met with a resounding no. They were none too pleased with my pretty much everything I said. So yeah, I didn't get any of that. Guy on the Misty Mountain was none too pleased with me as well. So yeah, they threw me out of the Orient, and I didn't see any of those beautiful rugs. I was like, well, at least I'll get to. I'm in the Orient. At least stop seeing the Orient. Well, I'll tell you this. As of right now, I'm feeling a little disorient, and that's can only be one thing, and that's the Horse King. So yeah, it's just an interdimensional hell horse, and that's pretty much heading directly for our location. So if you do, is anybody here strapped? Has anybody got the stick on them? No, nobody has the stick on them. Okay, just checking. I don't know. I mean, this is Texas. I don't, guy. This happens every time. I'd like to. Can we pre? We're here to preview Rangers Astros Game 6. Evaldi versus Framber Valdez. What do you think about Framber Valdez, Lindsey Graham? The only Valdez I know is well, I know two Valdezes. One is that somebody who really helped start my sexual awakening, and that's the coffee man, Juan Valdez. He was always roaming the countryside with his coffee beans and making sweet, passionate love. He was full of El Pasión. So yeah, so I think my sexual awakening was definitely jump started by Juan Valdez, and then some of the perverse and sexual cravings that have come to fruition in more recent years. Yeah, that actually all started in with the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and so how did the Exxon Valdez oil spill make you a sexual deviant? Well, it didn't. It was just all the Chinese money I got from a behind the closed doors secret deal. That really that extra money opened the door for me to get into those weird sex parties with the bird masks where everybody's got a beak. Yeah, you get used to those. At first, they're very alarming, and it is as scary as you think it is. But yeah, after a while, after you've had a few beaks inside you, you become more intimate and more you have more empathy for those beaks once they've brought you to places and given you pleasure that you didn't think possible. That's Lindsey Graham. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This is a Yeah, this is no place for that's nasty smut. Take that on another show. We're here to talk baseball. Yes, we are here to talk saber-toothed cats and baseball. Who do you think would be the best if every player got one guy with saber teeth? Who do you think would be the coolest? I mean, this is an asinine question. I just like to. Sometimes I roll the dice. Yeah, you got to roll the dice. That's the next move on my game. Okay, I'll try that. What happens? You get depends on what number you get. If you get snake eyes, then guess what? You actually literally have to have snake eyes. Pretty funny. So it's not that funny. And makes no sense. He's just turning it. It's just Jumanji. Yeah, be careful. Don't say Jumanji too many times. I mean, I know y'all are familiar with Beetlejuice and Bloody Mary. Well, similar to Jumanji, yeah, you don't want to open up a portal and have one of those chaotic monkeys that just run around and rip people's penises off and skin off, an orangutan who actually, as fierce as they are, they're also very sensual and tender. I've had many sexual encounters with orangutans, and they are generous lovers. Shut up. Go find a perch and sleep upside down and get out of here. Besides, I don't want to. I don't need to be here when the horse king gets here. Oh, he'll be. He's definitely. It's inevitable that he will be here probably pretty soon. So if you hear, if it gets really dark, where it appears the sun has been blocked out, and then you hear a maybe thunder and a snarl, yeah, that means it's time to either get a weapon or get to safety. And by safety, I don't really know what. That's kind of I shouldn't say that because there really is no place that you're safe against the horse king and his legion of his army of bone horses. So yeah, those bone horses are really you want to talk about relentless. Yeah, they're hot to trot, so to speak. They're hell horses, you know. Shut the fuck up. So baseball. Yeah. Who cares about an interdimensional hell monster? Yeah, it doesn't. Let's talk. ALCS. What do those letters stand for? CS. Come, sipper. No, nothing. The cum sipper. Get out of here. A ass licking, cum sucking. Ugh. Yeah. Mr. Graham, this is a Christian podcast. We're full trad values here, so you got to take that nasty. Ugh, I mean, I need to take another shower. God, the Lord hates this talk. No, the Lord loves this. He invented it. He could have just invented some other way of reproduction. We could have just made us lay eggs or something. But he was like, no, let's get everybody horny as hell. So yeah, that's the Lord loves all this stuff. Yeah, I'm sure the Lord loves you getting pleasure from a beak penetrating you. Please don't kink shame me. So yeah, if y'all need me, yeah, I don't need this. I'll be over here trying to sharpen this stick here, and just it's the only thing I can find near me that I don't think the stick's going to help you against something called the Horse King. It might. You never know. I mean, I mean, I'd say my odds right now are not great. And to be honest, y'all's odds aren't really that great either in terms of just proximity and the level of devastation that an army of bone horses and the Horse King typically brings. Yeah, y'all. It's definitely going to be a bloodbath. So hope y'all hope you got some Epsom salt or something because it's going to be a bloodbath. You just said bloodbath. Stop repeating yourself. Go whittle your stick and get the hell out of here, pervert. Yeah, get out of here. Why don't you go beak off? That's pretty good, W. Yeah, I know. Instead of beat off, I said bake. You like that, Shaman? You hear what I said? Yes, I did hear what you said. That's actually pretty good. I'm been much sharper here. Once you've been hooked on kratom, you've been pretty. Oh no, I'm on way too much Adderall. So yeah, no, that makes much more sense. But either way, you still are much sharper and much more enjoyable. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, And I agree with the group here that a sexual pervert is, especially at that level, is makes me feel unclean as well. And so I would, yeah, in this instance, I would use my surgically altered saber teeth to bite, and of course it would be into the jugular, and that would be an instant kill. So yeah, so that's, I mean, I'll put that on the in the column for pros. I definitely put in ability to bite Lindsey Graham in the jugular vein to incapacitate him and stop him from saying sexual things. Okay, that is a pro. So yeah, I think I might be in support of you getting surgically altered saber teeth. Fucking crazy psychopath. Look, I think the if we're bringing up sociopathy, I think me getting saber teeth is the least of everybody's. It doesn't matter. I probably won't get them. I don't like looking like a fool. Yeah, me either. Well, I don't know if that's true. You considering you were perpetually looking like a fool. Hey, fool me once, shame me twice. If you shame me again, that's three times. If you do it four times, I'm gonna be pretty mad. And you shame if you fool the shamer. Sometimes shame becomes the fool, and if you fool two shamers, three shamers make four fools, and four fools equal a wise man. Pretty deep, huh? Yeah, that gibberish is pretty deep. Speaking of speaking of gibberish, can you any of y'all read Mandarin? I'll say this: I Cantonese read either of those languages. I should have learned some, but no, I ignored it. It's like I can't. Yeah, I can't decipher one tic tac toe board from the other. It's like it's just how it's silly that they can read this gibberish. It's clearly just a tic tac toe board scribbled. That's the next round of my game. To get through the Hungry Hippos, you got to play tic tac toe, and if you win tic tac toe, then you got to go into a labyrinth and defeat the Minotaur, and that's when it starts. The stakes get a little upped. It's okay. So your board game is now escalated into a going into a maze and battling with a bull creature. Yeah, that did escalate, didn't it? My bad. Okay, but you don't immediately go there. You gotta play a quick lightning round of balderdash, and and then next round you gotta play a little round called battle mallet, and it's a very detailed RPG where you paint things and what's it called? It's either battle mallet or conflict mallet maybe. Yeah, it's like Warhammer, but it's yeah, it doesn't have the rights, and it's not nearly as thorough and good game. It's but I'm all in on it. Yeah, conflict mallet. Yeah, you paint stuff and you got things, and then the two incels they meet up in somebody's parents' garage, and then the winner of the thing they made up, something they read some story. There's some sort of lore or something, and you got to know the lore of your space alien race and something, and you go to war with some sort of I don't know. Yeah, those nerds really take it too far, don't they? Yeah, I thought D&D was just egregious, but yeah, Warhammer's a whole nother. You gotta tell me I gotta study to have fun. I mean, Jesus Christ, nerds, can y'all just stop asking for homework on Friday? That's what y'all are doing. Tell me I gotta read and study and learn stuff in order to play with my friends. I think I'll just get new friends. because I mean I think that I'd like to maybe look into having sexual intercourse. I mean, God. I mean, yeah. Sorry, this spins me out. My bad. My bad. I'm spinning out. Yeah, you certainly are. Well, let's. You have a prediction for Game 6? I mean, I really wish I had known the Rangers, because I would. I definitely would flip flop right now and just be like, oh well, I'm going. Yeah, obviously, my my parents, rest in peace. They they loved the Astros, and they were at games all the time. So I would have just very slowly slipped on my Astro hat and been like, yeah, I'm going for the guys that are good. But instead, I gotta sit here and pretend like I have loyalty to these assholes. I gotta run into Julio Franco again in the suites, and I gotta pretend like he doesn't scare me still. So yeah, it's just dealing with anything with them. It's just hell. So my prediction is Astros clinch the pennant tomorrow, and yeah, I don't know. That's about all I got. Yeah, I went to a couple of the games up in Arlington, and one thing that I noticed was that there's a okay, full disclosure, there's a sex dungeon under the stadium that oh, you can't repeat this. No, I won't repeat this, even though this is being recorded for a show that's going to be put out to the internet. But I won't. Your secret's safe with me. Okay, thank you. So yeah, they had a sex dungeon built under the stadium, under the uh, under the leadership of Cole Hamels. Are you familiar with him? He's his name's Cole Hamels. He looks really racist, and might be. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. But I will say that similar to Lindsey Graham, he's a big time sex pest. So, and he needed this. He's so horny that he needed this dungeon under the stadium. So even when he's pitching in between innings, he's there with nipple clamps on, or punishing some guy who likes his ball stepped on. Or I know that that the mascot, whatever the champion or whatever the hell that horse's name is, he's always in there getting electric eel shocking him or something on his wiener. Just absolute disgusting stuff. So anyway, I saw that. Well, my point is that the dungeon, the sex dungeon, completely barren and empty. So sure, there's something up if there's nobody in there. So something's afoot. So something, just keep your head on a swivel. Yes, y'all should keep your head on a swivel, because my bat wings are starting to flutter. And flutters, normally you associate that with heart going to flutter, or butterflies in your stomach, but you should be terrified, because that means the horse king is close. And yeah, I'd say let's maybe try to get a good hiding spot, maybe a weapon. Let's just kind of get out. Let's get out of here if we can before the light of the sun gets blocked out, and the legion of the horse army, the bone horse army, makes its final approach through the portal. I mean, can you said these horses devour flesh? Oh yes, they like people tartar. They'll trample you, and then and the horse king has all sorts of different weapons. So just I wouldn't even. The horse king's hooves are sharpened into sword-like weapons. Well, how does he even walk? He doesn't need to. He glides. He glides like Clyde. Y'all know Clyde Drexler? Well, they called him Clyde the Glide. Well, he's the horse king of the horse. He's I don't know, something that rhymes, and it works. So yeah, I think he's about to be here. So that being said, Astros will also win in 6, and yeah, I think Framer goes 7 strong, and Altuve continues to hit hot streak. Yeah, I think the Astros is knock Ivaldi around and score some, a lump sum early and get a lead and never give it up, and it just cruise to another pennant. And in the middle of the game, the ATF or FBI shows up, and they've been investigating, doing a sting, and almost all the Rangers team is arrested for child pornography. So that's unfortunate for them. But yeah, go Stros. Hey, don't say go Stros. I don't know if well, I can't. I don't. It's very bad if you're in support of the thing that I'm in support of. Well, I'm not really in support of any time playing baseball. I'm really more so behind. I kind of root for the umpires, the front office, and then obviously any area where an influx of Chinese money is influential. So yeah, I'm going really rooting for China in this. Okay. Yeah. Well, pretty good. That's pretty good preview. I'm gonna get out of here before the Horse King gets here. And yes, he's it's definitely imminent. He, I can I can hear the trots reverberating through the other realm. Shaman, is that true? Are there reverberating trots in the other realm? I don't think I don't know. You still looking at doctors to surgically alter your saber teeth? Guilty as charged. See anybody that's good? Of course. You know how some doctors are absolutely will botch a boob job. Well, the same with saber teeth. You gotta pick a real tooth sleuth. That's a good one, Shaman. Tooth sleuth. I love when two things rhyme. It's hilarious. Yeah, you want to get a saber favor. Pretty good, Mr. President. Not bad, Dubs. My bad. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. A saber favor. Oh, saber favor. What about yeah, saber? Okay, can you, Shaman? Can you do me a saber favor? Yeah, just anything. Just ask. Can you close that and give me your prediction for the game? I predict that in this time next month I will have two saber tooth teeth, and they will have already tasted the blood of Lindsey Graham's jugular because that's my first thing I'm going to bite into. And that being said, Astros also I also will say Astros in six, and I've already alerted the Ghost Wolf to rain all terror upon them and bless all. So yeah, hey Lindsey Graham, if first, never mind. You're not. I was going to ask something impossible. Never mind. Well, what? Go ahead and spit it out. Say it. Don't spray it. Lindsey Graham. That doesn't even make sense right there. I know. I heard somebody else say it earlier, and I was just like, I made a note to make sure that I said it at some point. But yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Well, the Ghost Wolf likes to consume the bones. I was just going to say, if by some chance you were the miracle happened that you would take out a few of the bone horses, maybe put those in a pile and get them to me so I can bestow them upon the ghost wolf to devour for nourishment. I mean, yeah, if that happens, but I don't think I'll be much of a match for the a bone horse or the horse king in general. Yeah, I think well, this is pretty much death sentence for me. So I'm trying to sprout my bat wings so I can fly off, but right now I'm having a problem with that. So pray for me. You know what I mean? We will absolutely not. You've been long since forsaken. Yeah, it's true. It's a good point. Yeah, pretty obvious right now as the Horse King descends upon thee. Yeah, that's what I get for not being able to read a tic-tac-toe board, and the Chinese owned my soul, and they immediately gave that soul to hell. So win some, you lose some. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here too because the Horse King's hot to trot, and I just yeah, see if I can survive a little bit longer. Maybe go to a gay bathhouse and have a quick little rendezvous with a fun and flirty 30-year-old. Shut up and never come back to my show. Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's a fair assessment, and we'll see. I had fun. I enjoyed it, and thanks for getting that that sugar for me because that really helped me out. Because my sweet tea was just not sweet. Yeah, I couldn't think of yeah for sure. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I think I heard thunder, and it's getting a little bit darker. So yeah, but before the sun gets completely blacked out, I'm gonna run full speed out of here. And although it's not very fast, I am gonna. Yeah, yeah, I think I will as well. I hope the Horse King knows who's a friend and who's a foe, because I'm not getting looped in with this. Yeah, sorry, I was dozing off. I'm so relaxed. Been sometimes when I take too much Adderall, it actually ends up working too much, and then I get extra tired. I feel right now. I feel like I'm on Zanies. Hey, might go back to sleep. I don't know. Tell the Horse King to trot quietly. I'm trying to nap. Yes, I'm trying to take a saber-tooth cat nap. All right, the two craziest people, three craziest people of all time. So you heard it, Strozen 6, with the best possible breakdown coming from the guy who thought the rules of baseball was that it was a meet cute that led to some sort of gay orgy. Well, I still think that, but I was just want to drop a few dimes. I really did a lot of research to prepare so I could have some talking points. Still, if we're being honest, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that stick does. I don't know what any of the numbers mean. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just faking it till I make it, y'all. Well, okay. Well, good luck with the Horse King and faking it until you make it, and with the Chinese and all that. And yeah, just kidding. Get the fuck out of here, you weirdo. Hope you the Horse King tramples you instantly. Well, that doesn't seem very nice. Okay, I am gonna get out of here. My bat wings will just sprout. God, that's always something, y'all know. No, don't address him. Yeah, he can't hear us. He can't hear us. Hey, Lindsey Graham, where's you're gay? Yes, yeah, that's a very good one, Dubs. Lindsey Graham, you are a pedophile, and you're gay. Yes, I was going to say that as well. Stop repeating it, Dubs. Come on, let us all eat. Yeah, I'm out of here. We'll get out of here. Hasta luego. Let go of my ego. Let go of my ego. Watch out for Vigo. Pretty good poem. That's called a freestyle. Call me Harry Mack, because I go off the top of the dome. Okay, we should go jump off the top of the dome. Hey, that'd actually be pretty tight. Shout out to the Astrodome, AstroTurf, turf. Shout out to the turf. Shout out to the Astros. Shout out to the domes. Shout out to Getting Dome from some hottie. Shout out to that's all I got. And shout out to the Horse King, and hopefully finishes the job on Lindsey Graham and makes us all very very happy. So hopefully that army of bone horses really takes care of business there. Yeah, very nice. Well wishes for the Horse King.